Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium as a couple of teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So SMU's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him.
And he's running in the open. Past the 30. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ward. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami! Well, that... There we go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do that. wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take.
See the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Offense in the hurry-up. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Canes have this offense rolling. They're getting this guy lathered up. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front.
Unleashes one deep. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. On to attempt to try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45 on its way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On second down, he'll fire. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Fires to the big fella. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Back to pass, it's Ward. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Canes! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. A first down for the offense. Smith takes the handoff. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Wants to throw. It's Ward. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try to pick up the first. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
With the catch, it's Hudson. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Might be looking to run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tempo and overdrive. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. He's looking to throw it. End zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of...
Got a lot of running room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Jennings. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Going up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Canes headed quickly to the line. Second and 10, he'll throw again. He'll take another shot here. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Duke's Mayo Bowl that would have social media buzzing for a variety of reasons. And through 2 quarters of football, that is the case. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half in the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, it's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Back to throw, it's Ward. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it with the back. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Canes want to move quickly.
Those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number one, you got to stop the run.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Shoots it to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. They'll try it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made after the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes! And the stomping has commenced. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And he tacked on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throwing right. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give is to Smith. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. Give to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Canes will hustle to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. With this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. They'll give it to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Miami! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And It's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Hudson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive?
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They want that clock to run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking for a man. It's Ward. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
He wants to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick strike complete. Got room at the 35. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
To the air, it's Ward. He slings it deep to the left. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go, final play of the game right here. He wants to throw it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. When you know you have a team out in class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.